everybody. Hi, it's Becky from PowerToolsWithThread.com. Hope you guys are doing well. I have just been busy as a bee around here and loving every minute of it. I've got so many irons in the fire, but so many of you told me you wanted to try my time management method where I set my little alarm on my watch for an hour, or you can do an egg timer or whatever, and just get to working on a project, and when it goes off, come to a stopping place, set it aside, and move on to the next one. And it is amazing, absolutely amazing how much you can get done. The last time I talked to you guys, let's see, I'll just give you some updates on what it is I've been working on and how far I've gotten. I'll start first with the log cabin blocks for the quilt that's going to be in the motorhome. This fabric line is called Eliza. It's by Williamsburg, and it's just gorgeous. My friend Christine from Jelly Rolls to Go made me a beautiful table runner out of this fabric, fell in love with it, got more of it, and now all 38 blocks are done, and I am ready to put it up on the design wall and get designing it. So I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to do the diamond shape or if I want to do diagonal lines or what I want to do. The log cabin blocks are so versatile. They're some of my favorite, but everything just turned out so pretty. The last time I talked to you guys, I still had to put on these last two strips, this one and this one. These blocks are 14 and a half. They'll finish at 14. There are 38 of them in the pattern, and they're all 2.5 inch strips. I started with a 2.5 inch square in the middle. So, you know, if you guys have a fat quarter bundle or a jelly roll and you want to give it a try, separate in the lights and darks and give it a shot and see how it goes. This is going to make a quilt for an RV king. So there are, I think there's 8 blocks. Is that right? Let me look. This was made on 10 inch squares. These ended up being 14, so it'll be a little bit bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5 squares, 2 rows of 5 squares. I'll show you on this. This is a pattern that a viewer made for me. So it's 2 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks here. So these are the nightstands. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of, I think there's 7 across. So 28 blocks down here and 10 up here gives you a total of 38 blocks. You know, in an RV, when you have nightstands, they push them right up against where your pillows are, and because you're confined on space. So that's really nice. I'm looking forward to having a quilt that actually fits the bed. So that's kind of cool. My friend saw these and she said, "Ooh, you could make custom quilts for RVs." And I said, "Ooh, no." I'm not doing that. That's crazy. Too much like work. I had talked to you guys before about making the lace angels, and some of you jumped on that. I will make a video on how to do that. Matter of fact, probably my next video I do after this one. I made a bunch, and I'm doing 30 of them or so for my Christmas luncheon for my DAR group. And I just did 5 more. I think you can see them right here. I'll put them over here on this camera. So I did 5 more. Now, it is so incredibly simple to make these. Even if you're doing them in a single needle, if you've even got a 5x7, these angels are the 3 inch angels. So you could put 2 of them together, just like this, you know, or even make them a little bit closer and it would be fine. And all this is 2 layers of what's called a fibrous water soluble. I folded it in half and hooped it in the multi-needle. And I did a total of 5. See that? There's a lot of different brands of fibrous water soluble. This right here, this is either Kimberbell's or might be OESD. I don't think it's Sulky's. So you can get it by the roll, okay? Or you can also get it, Pellon makes it, it's called 541 Wash and Gone. And I haven't been able to see where you can order this small package online, but this is how it is sold on the stabilizer wall at Walmart. It's the exact same stuff. It's just less of it. And I think a package is about $6. So if you're going to be making a bunch of these, then it might be better, you might be better off going ahead and buying a roll, because you're going to get a lot more product and it'll go a lot farther. So that's just me. But again, very, very simple to do. So many people, new embroiderers especially, they see freestanding lace, FSL is what you'll see it called, FSL, freestanding lace, and they say, oh my gosh, I could never do that. There's no way I could ever do that. It is simpler than doing an applique block, because it's just white thread and white bobbin thread, and it's a straight stitch out. That's all it is. You just get it lined up and hit go. That simple. And if you're nervous about it, try just one. Just do a little one. These are from Designs by Juju, and they come with all different sizes. This is the 5-inch angel, and this is the 3-inch angel. So I made one, and I thought that was too big. I'll put that one on my own Christmas tree. But for giveaways, a little 3-inch angel is just perfect. And I also made the big 5-inch snowflake. That's okay. That was nice. But yeah, very, very simple to make, you guys. Easiest possible embroidery. It really is. You don't have to center it on the fabric, because the fabric is essentially your water-soluble stabilizer, and it's just gonna rinse away. Very, very easy to do. I had told you guys I was working on we're gonna do Christmas ornaments for my DAR group. Thank you so much. You guys always come through for me. I just love it. I asked we're gonna be making these little Christmas ornaments, and so here they are. And it's just, a little USA with a bow. And the program is called Stitching in the 18th Century. So they just turned out super cute. I didn't know how many strands to use, and one of you gems said do 3 because 6 will come out too bulky and distort the letters. And I did 3 and it came out beautiful, so thank you. So these are done. I just need to get the needles threaded, and if I don't, the ladies can thread their own, but then put them back in the bag. And they've got a little elastic silver string on the back, or to hang, and it's super cute. I think it's fine. These are going to be done tomorrow at my DAR meeting. On the last video, I told you guys I had wanted to make myself some fall pot holders. Well, I did. I love them. I think they came out just gorgeous. I'm so pleased with these. These are pot holder 1 from Designs by Juju. They have an envelope back, and I sealed it closed with Stitch Witchery. I like them. I think they came out great. I made them in the multi-needle, and took me 20 minutes, maybe 30 max to make these. So I wanted to show them to you, so now I can put them in my kitchen. Also, I'm working on So Happy, and I had showed you before that I had the star and so finished. So, whoop. I think it goes like this, right? Yeah. I had the star and the so finished. And then this week we did HAP. So I got that done. That's working right along. Again, that's an hour a day. And this really is these are pretty quick now that I've got the hang of them. And I think I finished these up in about 30 minutes. So pretty simple. That included cutting. Pretty simple stuff. So I'm having a good time with that. And I'm moving right along on Candy Corn Quilt Shop. So I just put out a video yesterday on making the dimensional blocks, which is the pumpkins and the sit and stitch a spell. So here are the pumpkins. They came out just adorable. I really like them. The dimensional, the tufted couch. This block is supposed to have a heat away, not stabilizer, but anyway, it's a heat away topping that you put over the couch, and then you put a press cloth on it and you iron it for 10 seconds, medium heat or whatever, and it's supposed to seal into the velveteen. Well, that was a fail, major fail. So I did it exactly the way the directions said to, and I ended up almost ruining my silk organza press cloth. I was able to scratch it off. Silk organza is recommended by professional garment makers because it can really take high heat, high density heat. Maybe I should have used like a cotton cloth, I don't know, but the silk organza, I mean, this little piece of it right here, I think I paid almost $30 for this little piece because it is pure silk organza. And I've had it for years and years and years, and it has done me right on everything. And that stuff, that heat away, stuck to this. And then, see, I've got some of it flaked off from that. And then it did not form that nice, pretty, shiny covering. It's supposed to look like your grandma's couch covered in plastic. Remember that? Well, that didn't work. So I was able to scratch it all off just using my fingernails. I just went across it and scratched it. If you haven't done this block yet, I think it's just adorable with just the velveteen on it. I don't think that it needs the heat away. If you don't have any heat away and you were going to buy some, I don't know. You might do a test first before you stitch it. You know, snip a little piece of the velveteen off the corner and give it a try and kind of work with it a little bit. Somebody had left a comment on one of the videos that I made before talking, I think it was on the introductory video for Candy Corn Quilt Shop, that they had not had much success with that heat away topping or iron away or whatever, and I see why. So I was able to salvage the block. I'm very happy with it. I think it turned out just adorable. This is the last of the what I call blocks with designs. All I've got left now are the what they call border blocks, and they're not like borders that go around a quilt, but they're add-ins to make up space in between those design blocks. So here's one that needs to get done. I've done a few already. They've got the stitching on them, the background quilting stitching, and I just need to get them cut out and put into the quilt. So moving right along on that, I hope to be finished with all the stitching on it, if not this afternoon. Tomorrow's DAR, that shot, that's the whole day. And then the next day, maybe I can put the whole quilt together and finish it up. So I need to go through my little checklist of blocks I need to make completely for the background quilting and all of that. So what I've done is where these are numbered, this is the background quilting guide number 1. And then here's background quilting guide number 2. And where these are numbered and I've finished them, I have just put a little check mark next to the box. So I wouldn't say this is 100% complete. I need to go through now and do a full inventory of all the blocks and see where I'm at, and then finish up whatever needs to be done. But I think everything else is, see, like there's sit and stitch a spell, that's not done. So that's finished. So there's border blocks still that need to be done here and there. I just need to knock those out. Those don't take any time at all. They don't have any anything other than put down some batting, put down some fabric, and let it do its little background stitching. So I've got all of those pieces right here ready to go. So we're getting real close. I want this done and the video finished where we get it all done with embellishments and everything by the 15th of the month. So you've got the last 2 weeks to hang this cute little quilt and getting ready for Halloween. So I'm glad it's going to be finished. This is a lot of fun. Hey, I got in my 5 new patterns. Was it 5? For maybe it was 6. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got in new patterns from Villa Rosa Designs. Villa Rosa Designs, that's the one that has these cute little 4x6 cards. And these are fabulous because they're so easy to do. If you're a beginner quilter, I highly recommend that you check these out. They have an app, the Villa Rosa Designs app. And I like that because you can say, well, I've got this jelly roll. What am I going to do with it? You can go into your Villa Rosa Designs app and just sort by jelly rolls. or 2.5-inch strips, and it'll come up and give you all the patterns that work with that. You pick one you like and then go out on the web and you can download the pattern right then. So it's kind of instant pattern buying, which is really great. But I love that they have this club. The club is 5 cards a month plus, and the 5 cards a month is $8.95 a month, and that's free shipping. And that's a deal because usually at least these are $2 a piece in the quilt stores. So if you go to villarosadesigns.com, you can join their pattern club and you'll get 5 cards every month for new patterns, and it's only $8.95. And then they also have the table runner pack that you can get, and you'll get 1 or 2 table runners depending on how many they release that month, and I think they're like $1.75 a piece. So again, a great deal. I want to show you the ones that came in this month. I really liked them. This one is for yardage. It's called Seafood, and this center block is just a fat quarter. So really simple. This thing finishes out at 38 by 56. If you are a brand new quilter, like brand new, this is the pattern for you. You can do so much with this. Just get it, download it, take a look at it. You don't have to be a member of the pattern club to download these patterns. You can go out there just on the website and take a look at it and find it and download it yourself. Or you can order a hard copy if you like collecting the cards like I do. So this is super simple. If you have a fat quarter that you just absolutely love, maybe you've got a real pretty Christmas scene coming up, and then you bought coordinating fabric with it, this is perfect. And this is the best quilt to start with. There are no diagonal seams in this quilt, and it is so stinking pretty. Here's another great beginner quilt. This one uses a panel. And you can see they've used coordinating fabrics for the panel. A lot of times when you buy a panel, there will be coordinating fabrics that go with it. And sign up for Villa Rosa Designs newsletter, because she will put out, Pat, who owns Villa Rosa Designs, she will put out Tuesday News Day or something like that, and you'll get a list of stuff that's new, like this one. And this one came out and it had all the fabrics with it. So you can buy the kit right there and say, look, I just made my first quilt and it turned out gorgeous. This is another great one. No diagonal seams at all. Here's another great pattern for a panel. And it's got a keyboard border around it. A beautiful, beautiful quilt to make if you've got a panel. This will make a beautiful Christmas wall hanging if you've got something like that, or a fall wall hanging. Here is Bat Dance. It's a table runner. This is too cute, and it uses 5 assorted print fat sixths. Finishes at 11 by 55. That's really cute. Look at that, Bat Dance. You know what? You could make little candies. Like for Christmas, you know the little twist salt candies, saltwater taffy? You could make those bats look like saltwater taffy in a Christmas table runner. How cute is that? Here is Yesterday. This finishes at 55 by 70. It uses yardage. Very easy. Again, a beginner quilt. Very, very easy. That is so pretty. Look at that. Mostly on this one, it's using low volume prints. And the high volume prints kind of shine that way. Here's a pretty one called Ida Bell. Now this designer, her name is Carrie. She used to own the Cedar Chest Quilt Shop down in El Campo, Texas. I've met her, very sweet lady. And she does a neat thing with her patterns. On the back, let me see. This one uses 40 10-inch squares. But on the back, you will get an outline of whatever design that this is. So like this looks like an orange peel pattern. On the back of this, there is a line drawing of an orange peel. And what you do is you would create and just trace that to make all the little parts and pieces that you need for this. And then you put them on using raw edge applique. So that's really neat. Most of Carrie G's patterns are raw edge applique, and I have seen them in person and they are just adorable quilts. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And it looks like she's used half of them as kind of a flange around the border. So that's kind of cool looking, isn't it? Very, very neat. And the last one is Mod Tiles 2. This uses a charm pack. Let's see. Yeah, this uses 2 charm packs. Or half of a layer cake cut in half. You can do that. Again, no diagonal seams. A perfect quilt for a beginner to intermediate or even advanced quilters. Sometimes the advanced quilters need a break on what they're doing. Hey, speaking of putting a quilt together, the Christmas in the City quilt kit from Fat Quarter Shop using Hustle and Bustle line, I finished it. Well, I finished putting all the blocks together. Let me show you what I did. I actually took some washi tape and created kind of a grid in the pink on my design board, and then I had to tack them up there with thumbtacks. And then I took all of the sewn blocks, set them up in the order that they're going to go in. Now there is sashing between all the blocks, I believe. I think. But yeah, it's all ready to be sewn together. Y'all, when you do a quilt like that, you really have to put it on the wall and just let it sit there like a couple of days. Because even this morning, so that's been up now for 2 days. And even this morning, I came out and I looked at it and I was like, and I found a block that was turned wrong. So sometimes you just have to let your brain take a rest once you get all that done and just look at it and look at it. I texted a picture of it to my quilty buddy Lisa so she could look at it. She hasn't come back with anything, but she's moving into her new house, so I don't think she's had a real good chance to study it yet. And it doesn't look anything like what I sent her anyway now, because I've turned it and this and that. But I think I'm real close to getting to start putting the blocks together to make the large blocks. So yes, there is sashing in between all of those blocks. Pretty cool. I bought another quilt kit. I couldn't help it. I was on Reb's Fab Stash site. Y'all, this is so cute. Oh my gosh, it's cute. Again, it's using Melissa Mortensen's Halloween fabric. And the pattern is Tic Tac Cat. So you can make this in non-Halloween fabric. See the Tic Tac Toe, Tic Tac Cat, or you can do it in the Halloween fabric. I got the kit. It came with, she told me she would cut more of these if you guys, because she's got more of this Melissa Mortensen fabric. Let me show you the back of the pattern. Y'all, this is so stinking cute and too easy. Oh, yeah, this is great. I can't wait to start making this. This finishes at mix and match 4 different quilt blocks to create your quilt. This, let's see, what's it finish at? 51 by 51. Okay. So these are the strips that go for your tic-tac-toe lines. It came with spooky eyes and the bats and the damask and the cats. And here are pumpkin and headstone outlines in orange. Orange cats, pumpkins and headstones orange. This is the cute, must be the background. There's a lot of this fabric there. That's the little trick-or-treaters. So cute. Oh, it's got white. Oh, this must be the border. And then it's got white for the background. And it looks like it came backing. I've got a lot of fabric here. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this. And your binding. This is awesome. I can't wait to make this. Will I get it done this year? I don't know, but I think it's just precious. And again, it's a great little pattern. You know, you can make a whole bunch of stuff with it. So if you've got a cat lover in your life, this is actually pretty quick to make. So I'll have to go through and match each one of the yardages for the blocks with the fabrics that I have and make sure that I've got everything ready to go and everything to cut out. So let's see, how many quilts is that I've got in the works, right? Hey, I tell my husband, it keeps me out of the bars. Oh, sort of. Okay, what else? What else? I wanted to let you guys know, I told you before about amysews.com. She is having a she calls it a ScanNCut Create box. And what it is a bi-monthly subscription that you would join, and you'll get a box every other month. And that is, it's for a ScanNCut class. And that is opposite of the Serger month that she's got going on. She's got 2 classes right now, one for Sergers, one for the ScanNCut. And I really wanted to get in the ScanNCut class. I've taken the Luminaire class with her before, and it is fabulous. This particular month is full, but you can get on the wait list, and I will put a link below this video. If you would use that link, I'd appreciate it. That lets her know that you came from my channel. But you can click on there and then subscribe to it, and that way, because people come and go all the time, you never know what's going to happen, and so the list is fluctuating a lot. But this class is going to happen on October 21st. I wanted to show you what's in the box. Okay, so in this box, it says really, it's got a cute little card. You can create anything. Enjoy the process. Project perfection will follow. So in here we have, in the first class, we're going to make luminaries. So let's be social. You get a card with some web addresses and QR codes for you to be able to jump into social media sites that will allow you to interact with other people in the class and share your process and project status and how's that going and everything. Here are crafter squares, and there are 4 of these in the box, and these are going to be used. We're probably going to cut, I imagine we're going to cut holes out of these things, I think, to make little windows for the luminaries. I have no clue. So we got 4 of these, okay? A staple puller and a razor blade. Haha, I wonder what that's for. I'm as new to this as you guys. I have no idea. There's a little light for your luminary to put inside so it will glow. It's one of those little battery operated jobs. So here it is. Here's a picture of what we're going to make. Can you see that? That is so cute. And on here, on your ScanNCut Create box paper, there's a bigger picture of it, and it comes with the design you're going to scan in to be able to make this. So it gives DX Models Auto Blade. You use the black blade holder. That comes standard with just about all of the DX models. And then it says ScanNCut CM series manual blades, and it tells you to use the purple blade and what depth and pressure to put it at. So whether you have the new SDX model or you've got the old CM model, you can do this class. She's going to teach us all how to do this regardless of the machine type that you have, the old one or the new one. So this is really exciting. I'm really interested to learn how to do this. I'm not a huge crafter. That's not really my shtick. I quilt and I machine embroider, but I do love my ScanNCut and I want to check it out. Again, it's on the 21st. I'm not sure of the time. When I figure it out, I'll put it below in the description box, but I'm very excited about doing this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I wanted to let you know that Myra won the Boo Bash quilt kit. She left a comment on the video. I have since left a comment to her comment to tell her she won. She's also a member of the Power Tools with Thread Facebook group, and we just went over 11,000 members in the Facebook group. That's amazing. You guys are awesome. There is so much creativity and inspiration going on that Facebook group. So if you are floating around on Facebook and you get a chance, pop over. It's a private group, and we hope that you would join us. I do not answer private messages from that group because I haven't been able to separate that from my personal page. So when I do answer any messages, Facebook lets me know that then you guys can see when I'm online and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I got to draw that privacy line somewhere. So if you have sent me a private message, and I know several of you have, please don't take offense. I'm not ignoring you. I read them all. But if you would like to chat with me, please send me an email, powertoolswiththread@outlook.com. My email address is in the description box below. I will be happy to chat with you. I answer pretty much all of the emails I think I have. If I haven't, I apologize, but I try to catch them all. And I have a lot of new subscribers. My My husband makes these gorgeous seam rippers out of acrylic. This is going to be a shameless plug, you guys, but Christmas is coming. He makes these, one end is a stiletto and they slip into the other end very nice and tight like that. And then the other end is a fabulous stainless steel seam ripper. We've got them all on our store site. Isn't that gorgeous? That's the aqua blue and green. He has made so many of these things getting ready for you guys' Christmas, because it really picks up in October, November, and everything's made right here at our house. I'll put a link right here to a video. You can watch him in the shop making those. Also, another thing that we've got, if you are a long armor or you have a friend who is a long armor, we make these in a necklace format. So here is one that's in the blue sapphire, just gorgeous. And it has a magnet on it. It's one of those rare earth magnets, very strong. You don't want it around you when you got a pacemaker on, okay? But again, the stainless steel seam ripper. And my long armor friend at the quilt store, Elaine, has one of these and she absolutely loves it. She wears it all the time while she's working. This magnet is pretty strong. Check this out, watch. It just jumps right back in it. See, watch. Jumps right in it. So it's really nice. It's got a nice 24-inch chain. So it hangs very comfortably right there. You can be working along or whatever. You've got something you need to be able to do and take this off, and then you definitely want to put it away or you'll be stabbing yourself. But you can do whatever you need to right on the quilt. And then I usually wear mine open because I'm standing. If I sit down, it might stab me. But I wear it all the time when I'm long arming. And then it's so easy. It's just right there. And I absolutely love it. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know about that. These are great gifts for your guild or anybody in your life, your family members and friends that sew or quilt. These make great gifts, and Christmas is coming. So we usually sell out and we do not ship after the 14th of December. So we've got about 60 days left. I just want to let you guys know. Lots of colors and styles, and every one of them is custom made, not made in China. Okay, I think that's all I had to talk to you guys about. I will be at the Houston Quilt Festival. You guys are writing to me and letting me know that you're coming. I'm so excited to meet all of you that are going to be there. And you do have to wear a mask. I will be at the Brother All Brands booth every day. I'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And those 3 days I will be on stage doing demos of Simply Applique. I have to figure out what to do with that. I don't have that in my head yet. And, you know, time's running out. And then on Sunday, I will be on the stage at 12:30. And then we'll head home on Monday, I think. But I can't wait. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I need to make a Power Tools with Thread mask. That probably would be handy. All right, you guys, that's it. I really enjoyed visiting with you. Please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. It helps the channel a whole lot. And we will talk to you soon. Go sew something. Bye.